Okay, so I'm going to do another tire installation on a rim. Some tire irons. I'm hoping my 3 tire iron trick is going to work. So the first thing I'm going to have to do is on this tire, remove the old valve stem. And they're not like they used to be. A little bit different. They're thick on this end. I can't really pull it through this way because it's supposed to go through that way. Let me see if that camera's close enough. So what I'm going to do instead is try and snip it off with some of these. And hopefully, I mean, this can't come out one way or another. I may either be able to snip it off. It's a real pain in the butt, you know. Or pull it out from this side. But I don't know. First time I've tried them like this. This, like I said, it's a real kind of a pain with the way they do this. You know, I just don't see it coming out the other way. And no. I'll try and... There, I got it. So it does come out that way. A little piece of something there. Oh boy. These tires don't really want to stay put either. Rims, tires, wheels. That'll work. I'll try and pull this thing through here. Yeah, I can almost put this on by hand. But instead I'm going to use this special tool. And basically, and you got to put it in through the hole first. Screw it on. I like to get it on there just right. That's not me. And pull it on through. Voila. Okay. That takes care of that. Now, I'm going to mount the tires from this end. No, I'm actually mounting from this side first. These tires are directional, so this is only going to fit on the car on one particular side. The first tire is not that important. Mount it any way you like. Really the second one too. But by the time you get to the third one, you got to pay attention, or you're going to have one of the tires or two is going to be duplicated, and or just they're going to get mixed up. So make sure the inside is clean, no water, no leaves, nothing else. You should be able to just push it on here. I did forget to spray it. I'm going to do that now. Dish soap and soapy water. Just spray that bead. Spray it all. Spray it on down. I know it's going to get some water on the inside of the tire, but I just don't care because it makes it so much easier. Oh yeah. Yeah. Getting there. I use a little one of these guys actually. I use the tiniest one. I don't think it'll take much. Really should be. Yeah. Okay, now this is where you gotta be careful. You know, slip that through here. Once that's good, yeah. Here comes the fun part. And I'm going to angle this down a little like so you can see. And once again, I'm going to do the 3 tire irons, because I think that's just the best way to do it. What I want to do is start with one end and work towards the other. Spray that, and I have to move around so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, this is really something here. What the heck? Bring that up and over, like so. Hold that one, bring this one, pull it on over. I really thought I could do this part by hand so far, but I guess not. Third one, while the other 2 hold it. And this is why I think the 3 tire irons work so good. You know, it just really, wow, you know. I can hold this one here. I'm going to start with this end over here and slip. Oh, this one's getting away from me. So, you know, come on back. Now, the tricky part, I gotta bring the bring that down some. Really shouldn't have been this difficult. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Because it's gotta get into that groove there. So that there's a groove here. Gosh, that's annoying. It really is. Alright. But you see how it's working. So trying to get it to stay in that groove. Spray the bead a little bit more. I hope I got this method down right, otherwise I'm gonna be a while. Slip this one through here, and one more time. And don't force it. It doesn't want to go easy. Don't push it. Sometimes it's just gotta go on there. An inch or so at a time. Okay, we're definitely getting it there. And do one more. Yeah, here comes the paint part. Oh my gosh. what I really need is almost like a tree stump to set on top of this. I need to get this piece here down into the groove, like so. Oh yeah, there we go. Because that will make it a lot easier, you know. Wow, that sucked. Wow. But there we go. Well, I mean, really, in ways, it's almost there. I don't know if I should really use this end. This one. Well, that one's not going to be real friendly to me right now. Let's try this one. Maybe there's a way that I can do that. That's not going to help. That should hold it. And see how it's going in the groove where my knee is? Alright. Should be able to pull this end out. Oh yeah. And spray this one more time. It's drying out. Alright. I'll try one more. Nice and easy. When you get to the end part, don't rush it, because you can mess up the rim, this piece, not the rim, but the bead. You really mess it up if you rush the end part. And I'm almost there, folks. So I'm hoping I'm going to slip that in here. I gotta be careful, this might slip. Yep. I tried this one, I just don't know if I can get it up under there. Nice and slow, it's going. Oh, I'm gonna mess up my hand here. Nope. There we go. Well, folks, voila. Once again, 1, 2, 3 tire irons, folks. Works like a champ. I'm gonna try to put some air in it. See if it'll just cooperate on me like that. It might. One thing I really like about these types of wheels or tires, that's a waste, is I think they're just gonna seat right up. Don't think I gotta use any special bead seating technique here. So, oh my God, can you still see that? Oh yeah. So what I have here is three. This one I just clip on. This goes on here, and then that clips on to the end. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to step back a little bit when this thing gets ready to pop. I don't really want to be right close to it. I'll put that on here, and hopefully, oh yeah, it's filling up. I believe it is. I believe I'm seeing it fill up. It's gonna go pop, just like that. You know, didn't even have to remove the valve core. There is something I like about that in these tires. Now, always fill it up. Son of a gun. Now that scared the shit out of me. It says here 50 psi. I always go with the max psi on the sidewall. That's just what I do. I think I check the air pressure. It's probably, ooh, it's already up to like 38. So I use this little device. By the way, I took this and carefully bent it by hand. It was originally straight, but it gives me a better angle to reach these various valves. On this tire, it don't really matter. It really doesn't. I've got a little damage to the rim there. These are used rims. Oh, right at 50. How beautiful. So, I'm going to do a second one. This one's ready to, well, this one needs balancing. Don't forget to balance the tires. They need to be balanced. And, alright, so bring this second rim, and I got to remove that little piece again. Now, sorry if I got the camera out of range. Hopefully I got enough battery and time left to do this one. I use this tool, a little bit bigger one wouldn't hurt, but right now I do have one. I'm not in the mood to go look for it. So sit on the rim and push that thing on in there like so. Get it up in there real nice, and then pull. Yeah. You have to act like you're going to cut it and then pull. And careful with your fingers too. Oh, son of a gun, I tell you what. It's kind of a pain to get these out, it really is. There might be a way to just push them out. That's what I'm going to try next. I'm going to go get a punch and a hammer. Mallet of sorts. Be right back. Now, I want to tell you there's no valve core inside of the stem. We'll punch it with this, see if it'll just pop out. Oh yeah, that's the trick there. get a bigger hammer, an actual, not a rubber mallet. Like a small sledgehammer. I don't want to use something real big because... Oh, that's the trick, folks. That is the trick. There you have it. You pull out the valve core, use one of these and pop it right on through. Oh, there it is. And grab the new one. And yeah, this is got the tire pressure, TPMS tire pressure monitor sensor. Push it on through. You can buy most of this stuff on eBay. You don't actually have to have this. You could probably install this thing without this special device that I screw on to the end and then pull it on through. But it makes it a lot easier, I'll tell you what. It just does. You just pull it till it's on there. Unscrew. And tire number 2. Now I did say doesn't really matter which way to mount the first 2 tires, and I'm going to stick with that because I just don't got the time to play right now. I'm going to turn this upside down because I've got a bunch of dirt on the other side. Well, this side too. Anyway, and I'm going to try it a little bit in the reverse way of doing things. Hopefully you can see that. And it might not work this way. Who knows, eh? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna do it the traditional way, which is with the tire this side up. And you got to be careful with that daggone tire pressure sensor. I'm gonna grab me a little tire iron to ease the process. I say you don't need to, but oh my gosh, maybe not. Well, I'm gonna push and pull and Harbor Freight tool. That one helps a lot too, it really does. I spoke too soon. Now there it is. It's getting on there now. Now, I don't understand why I'm having such a time with it right now. It's just the first side. Really shouldn't be that dang difficult. Huh. Well, maybe I'm doing it backwards. See if it'll come back off. If I recall, I did the last one. One more time, I'm going to spray the speed here down real good. Sometimes just got to start all over. I do know that. Yeah. That was the trick there. I don't know what I did wrong, but you know. Don't fight it. Don't fight it, you know. If it wants to fight you, you might be doing something wrong. So, I'm gonna put the valve core end over towards the camera, and I'm gonna work that way. Whew, I feel it in my back. I do. And we grab ourselves 2 tire irons. One here. One here. Hopefully that'll get me off to a really good start. Okay, close enough. You know. Then we go back to what I did earlier. Just to wedge this thing so it doesn't pop up on me. You know? And just making sure you can see that. And we bring this down. Now once again, got to get the tire down up in there. I know some people do this with 2 tire irons. I don't know how. I always use 3. 3 tire irons does it for me, buddy. It just does. Oh my goodness, how much fun. You know, and there's 2. Alright, with the 3rd one. Oh, okay. Perfect. Well. That's it. That's what the problem was. Now it's actually going on there. If it doesn't want to go, don't force it. You gotta get this part up in this groove here on that side. Once you have that, it'll be a lot easier. Spray a little more of that. This is just soap and water, dishwashing soap and water. Buy cheap stuff, it doesn't really matter. The tire doesn't care. Not gonna make a difference. Gosh, I tell you, some days it doesn't want to go the way I want it to. Oh, I had it. No, I didn't. And, all right. Alright, we're almost there. Oh my God, my back is feeling this. Alright, we'll put the 3rd one in here again. A little bit further. And I'm concerned that it's going to slip. Nope. We're going there just fine. Boom. And one other reason why it's good to have this thing, you gotta be careful not to hit the rim. And that takes care of that. what did we learn the first time? There's going to be 2 pucks, not just one. And somewhat unfortunately, I'm missing the other. Oh, here it is. This one. Clip it on here. Once again. Two pups. One. Not real clear why it's doing that. There. Okay. Pull it off. Time to check the air pressure. Probably got a little ways to go. But, you know, 50 psi, we've already determined that. This one's up to 30, so it's got a little ways. So we're up to 45. Exact. Close, within a half a pound or so. Okay. Now what I was telling you, there's a, not all tires have this, but on this one there's an arrow that says it's rotating this way. So this one's only going to mount on the car, on the driver's side. Okay? It's a driver's side tire. I'm going to try and remember this. If you mess this up, you'll end up unmounting the whole tire. This one has the rotation going that way. So this here is a passenger side tire. I got lucky. And I say that because I can mount the third rim and tire any which way I want to too, because I got one each. So however the third one turns out determines how the fourth one has to be mounted. I'm going to shut this camera off now, but basically what you have here this tire rotation is that way. That goes on the passenger side, front or rear, doesn't matter. This tire rotation is this way. Then it goes on the driver's side, front or rear, doesn't matter. I'm going to mount the third tire, okay, and that's going to be either this way or that way, okay, because I just don't care which way it goes on, it just has to go on at this point because I have one each. I could have been unlucky and had 2 passenger or 2 drivers, which means I would have to pay special attention for both of the other ones. That's not the case here. But you do got to pay attention. If your tire has that marking right there, I mean, technically, I probably have enough battery left to do the other 2 also, you know, but that's what we're looking for, okay? That's important, okay? It just is. And, I mean, gosh, it's been 35 minutes. You know, if it cuts me off, it cuts me off, but I'm going to keep going. The beauty value of doing this for yourself, first of all, it saves me about $40 a wheel, unless I have to pay for the balancing. We're not there yet. And we learn things as we go. I hope you can see this. I'm going to do this the way I just did the other one, because like I said, we learn as we go. You know, this is a whole lot easier than that other method I was trying. Just got to watch your fingers. And it is through there. Grab one of these. Special tool. These, by the way, do require some type of programming. You do not have to have tire pressure monitor, sensor, TPMS valves in here. You can use, at least in Virginia, it's not a law. It's not. Voila. I'm going to start on this side. Pretty sure that's what we do. This is coming along pretty good, actually, you know. I'm not even going to attempt not to spray the bead. And I'm going to work towards the direction of the valve stem. And it's got to come up a little bit here. That I learned the last one. Maybe it is the other way around. This is really amazing how it seems to work out better one way than the other. Not really clear what happened there. I see it shut off on me. Maybe it's got a automatic cutoff. I don't want to record over so many minutes of video. I thought we were out of battery. So, you can see the stem down there. See if I can get it focused on that. Yeah, that's close enough. You definitely need some kind of compressed air. I'm not sure if a little 12-volt compressor would do it, and I'm not about to try. But, you know, I really like these rims and tires. There's no trick to it here. It just seats itself. Boom, pop, come on, there we go. Huh, didn't even pop that time. Oh yes it did. Well, anyway, there's another one coming. Yep. It did scare me a little bit there. I need my tire pressure gauge. Oh, here it is. I'll leave it on there for a little bit extra time. See if it'll inflate it right to 50. You kind of get a feel for how long. Don't let it go too long, obviously. It's not a real problem if you overinflate it a bit, but, you know. A tire can definitely blow up if you go way, way, way over. So, gosh, it's at 48. I'd almost want to let it go, but I like to be a bit of a perfectionist. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, tire pressure. There we go. I let a little bit out because it was just a slight bit over. Okay, now rotation this way. So that means this is another tire matching this one. Okay, so what I need now is one of those. Otherwise, I'm in deep doo-doo. So, what I gotta do, the tire rotation on that tire is that way. Oh. Right. No. I'm guessing it's, yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Rotation that way is the same as that one. Okay. All we have to do now, that rim has to go on there like this. It has to go on there like that. Okay. What I'll do, how did I mount the last one? Did I mount it like that? Is set this one up top here for reference. I'm actually getting kind of hungry, like dizzy. So yeah, rotation's that way, rotation on that one's the same way. I don't remember if I got to mount it from the inside or from the outside. I'm going to try this way. And I think that's what I did the last time. Oh, yeah, I've got to get the old valve stem out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would have been a problem. Oh, that was nice. Came right out. After so many tries, you tend to know exactly the amount of pressure it takes. Now you gotta pull this one in here. Oh my goodness, what the hell? Okay. Voila. Okay, now the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that tire upside down. What I'm basically doing is getting the same profile on the one that's sitting up there is the one that I need to replicate. It's also the one that's going to hold my tire iron. What I want to do, rotation on that one's going this way. So that means, yeah, exactly the same. I don't know if they make these rims a certain way just so you only get the tire on one way. I don't know. But am I doing it wrong again? Seems that way, doesn't it? I guess I'm doing it wrong again. That is biting me. So I'll do it this way. But check and double check that stuff. I'm just going to have to go on the other way. Rotation. Yep. sure that's correct. Kind of silly, I just emptied out a bunch of water from in here. Alright, rotation's that way, and that's the way it is on that one. Yeah, every damn time, I tell you. And if you're fighting it, you're doing it wrong. Alright, one more time, the 3-tire iron trick. Here. And that is going to hold that in place, like so. Well, I put this one over in here and bring that into place, like so. There's my 3rd tire. Alright, do one more. Now we gotta get that rim down, the bead down on the rim inside. Practice helps a lot, folks. The more of these you do, the more of the tricks you remember from one to the next. Alright. Oh, what a piece. Ooh. Alright. Okay. Grab the hammer. You gotta be real careful. These tire irons are not that good quality. You can't just hit them like that. They'll crack on you. I've had that happen too. And last but not least, yeah. Okay, one more. Come on, baby. That last little bit. Pull that out a little ways. I'm gonna try one different little trick. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it gets easier every tire. Really it does. Oh. Now, before I go to inflate it, I do want to make sure I got the rotation on that bad boy right. Should be this way. Yeah. So, what I'll do with the little There it is. Should pop twice, right? I'm gonna step away from it. I don't think it could hurt you. 3 tire irons, folks. Took right about an hour to do this. Pop! And one more. Right here. Pull the old ones out, you know, put the new ones in. And that's going to be enough, hopefully. Oh, it's got a ways to go. 1,003, 1,004, 1,000. What I do is I count to 10. I count to 10 again. Each 10 is a few pounds, like 8 or 10. Now, you kind of get a feel for how long it takes to inflate a tire a certain amount of ways. Check it out. 46. Well, now it's just about a half a pound over, but I don't care. It's good enough. Folks, what we have here. It'll take me just a second. I'm going to fold my tripod. I'm sorry the camera cut off a bit 20 or so minutes ago. Really 15 minutes, whatever it was. That was not intentional. What we have here is a rotation going this way. Another one, rotation going that way. And these should be the opposite. Rotation going this way. Now one more rotation also going that way. So, these go on the passenger side. These go on the driver's side. Only thing left to do now is balance and installation. They charge us about $40. I took these off by hand and they charge us about $40 a piece to do this. It took me about an hour to put them on, probably about as long to get these off. 2 hours. Probably take me a third hour to balance them. I still got to get some double-sided sticky tape. And I could get my static balancer out here. That's another video. Maybe I won't even make one. I don't know. But this is how you mount your own tires on your rims with 3 of these Harbor Freight tire irons. I do want to warn you about hitting on them with a hammer like I did earlier. And not a good idea. It does put a crack on them. This one's cracked. I kind of hammered it back together, but one day it's going to come apart. This is it's kind of sketchy there, you know. But I don't know if that's the right item number still. Let's see if you can see that. 61603. Again, they change their numbers from time to time. But look, tire iron, Harbor Freight, and they're not terribly expensive. They're not free. But if you go anywhere else, they're going to charge you a lot of money. This stupid little thing here is like 8 or 10 bucks. And those over there are like 20 bucks a piece. So, and these are all you really need I do have this one that came with an actual tire mounting. I can't remember what it's called, but you put your tire on the daggone stand, a tire mounting stand that I bought for $100 some, and that works great, but not for these tires. Not for these low profile tires. You can't mount these with a stand. Maybe one of those like machines that they have, but not a stand. Okay, so that's what you need to do if you want to mount your own tires. This here is just literally water and dollar store dishwashing soap. Nice and soapy little solution. It also helps locate leaks, like from a flat or a nail in your tire. You spray it down with that, you see where the bubbles form. And folks, thank you for watching.